Trojan Sports Now.
Welcome back to Trojan Sports Now. For this week's Trojan Profile, I'm joined by softball player Michelle Phelps. So Michelle, thank you so much for joining me today.
No problem.
So first off, where are you from?
I'm from Pace, Florida.
So what got you to Troy?
Well, I went to junior college, obviously in Florida, but I learned a lot about the campus, and I learned a lot about Troy and their athletics and everything, and how everybody knows everybody around here. So I really like that, how the small school atmosphere. So that really attracted me to Troy.
And now you're a softball player. So what got you started in softball?
Oh goodness, I started when I was 3 playing t-ball, and I have not missed a season since then. So I started when I was 3 playing t-ball, and then I played boys baseball until I was 9. And so then I moved down to Florida with my family from, well, we moved back and forth multiple times to Alabama, but we moved down finally to Florida, and they didn't offer baseball, let women play baseball any older than t-ball. So I ended up playing softball, so now here I am. I haven't missed a season since then.
So did you know that you were going to play college softball? Like, did you know from starting off that you wanted to keep pursuing that?
No. I mean, I didn't really know much about college softball when I was really young. When I was in high school, that was the big thing where I'm from, is going to play college ball and getting a scholarship, getting your school paid for and everything like that. It was really big where I'm from. So when I was in high school, I was playing travel ball big time, trying to get recruited and everything. So that was basically my goal from about the time I was 14 and on, I would say.
Now, how hard of a transition was it from high school ball to college ball? You know, was there big transitions or?
It was a really big transition. I mean, I know I did go to junior college, but junior college is a very big teaching place, and we have a lot of time on the field and a lot of time to be taught. So going from, which another thing, conditioning. We did not condition in high school, and I got a little dose of reality when I went to college, and they introduced us with conditioning, weights, practice for Lord knows how long. But I mean, it was a hard transition, but I caught on quickly.
Now, you talked about junior college. You know, was there a big transition between it and Troy?
Yeah, I was always told in junior college, if you want to get recruited to go Division I, you have to, work hard. You have to work hard, and you have to love it. You have to absolutely love what you do to spend so much time on it. Going from junior college to Division I would say it was a little bit of a relief, I think, because you do have a limited amount of hours on the field in Division I. But I mean, I work a lot harder here than I ever have. But I mean, I like the transition, but it was a little more difficult from junior college to here.
Now, last year at Troy, you led the team in RBIs and home runs. What did that mean to you?
Oh gosh, well, I wasn't expecting that at all. It was special to me. It was a big deal to me, kind of the fact that it was my first year here, and I kind of came out with a bang. But I mean, I'm thankful for it, and I just worked really hard to have results like that.
You said you didn't expect it. Was that your goal? You know, were you trying to do well at the plate or anything like that?
I didn't have any specific individual goals for myself. I was just going to kind of see how things went from time to time. But I mean, we had a lot of team goals, but I mean, I wasn't necessarily trying to do anything individually for myself or anything like that, but I mean, I was very pleased with how things turned out.
Now, for this year, do you have any team goals based off of those records? Like, do you want to keep, going and, do better than that? Or
I would love to do better than that, and I mean, so far this year we have all just done so much better than last year. I mean, Coach Mullins has told us multiple times, like, we had 34 doubles total as a team last year, and now we've already got 31, and it's only March. So, I mean, we are just absolutely killing it this year, I feel. So I'm excited to see what we have.
And do you think that new change is due to Coach Mullins and, a new
Without a doubt. Our staff is absolutely amazing, and I'm very, very thankful to be a part of it for at least my last year.
And what kind of changes have they made, coming in that have caused all these changes for y'all?
I would say that one really big change is Coach Mullins is very big on making sure that we finish and not expecting anything less than excellence from us, and it makes us work 100 times harder at what we do, and it makes us focus on the process and not the result at what we're trying to accomplish. And I mean, we want to make it as far as we can, and we have goals, and we say that we're going to make it to 5, 10, 15, and that's May 10th, 2015, and that's a selection show for a regional, so that's our main goal as a team.
Now, besides that goal, do y'all have other goals? I know you said y'all have lots of goals. What other goals do y'all have as a team?
Oh, goodness. We've set a lot of little goals as the time has gone on. She tells us to focus on the process and not the result. So we focus mainly on things that will get us there. Instead of the big result, we focus mainly on the little things that are going to get us there.
Now, you're a senior this year. Have you taken on any leadership roles being a senior on the team?
She gets on me for that all the time. She always tells me that I need to be more vocal and I need to lead with my mouth a lot more than I do, which I will say that I'm not a very vocal leader. I try to lead by doing the right thing and like leading by my actions basically, but I'm not a very vocal leader, but I try to do the right thing and I make sure that I'm doing the right thing so that when people look at me, they're like, okay, I'm doing the right thing as well.
Now, you're an education major.
Yes.
So how do you balance school and softball? Because I know you have to put in lots of hours for that.
Oh, goodness. That's a lot. I could go on about that for a while. Coach Mullins has done very, very well with me with that. I could not be any more appreciative for her. I have a lot of field experience hours I have to get, a lot of time away from practice, and she's very, very helpful with understanding the fact that I have to be away and the fact that there's no other option for certain classes I have to take during practice time and all that kind of stuff. So I'll meet her in the cages at 7:30 at night after everybody's already left and have her throw to me or Coach Clover throw to me or something like that just to make sure I get some type of practicing in.
Now, how do you feel about your team so far this season? You know, y'all are doing pretty good. How do you feel that the season's going?
I feel very confident in what we have going right now. I mean, like I said, we have a process. We don't look at the big picture, but I feel very, very confident in what we're going to do this year, and I'm so excited to see what we're going to do. Like, conference starts this weekend, and I am beyond excited to see what we're going to do.
Now, you have been here 2 years. How have you seen the team change this year and grow together?
Well, I mean, I know we don't like to talk about things that have happened in the past, but last year I will say that we didn't have the will to finish. We couldn't even make it through 7 innings, but now Coach Mullins always tells us the late innings are our innings, and the innings 5 through 7 are the innings that we're going to try to win and make sure that we win overall. And it's just a huge difference. We're a completely different team. Our attitudes are different. Our body language is different. We're so mentally driven towards what we want to do, and it's a really great thing to have right now.
You know, with that different mindset, you know, when y'all get down, how does that help y'all to get, you know, out of the rut and to come back and win? Because I know y'all have had a lot of comeback wins.
Yes. I feel like we're just a fighting team, to be honest with you. She tells us that we have to have a lot of fight, and this team has a lot of fight in them. And no matter if we're down or not, she always tells us it doesn't matter if you don't score in the first inning. I mean, you have 6 other innings. You have plenty of time, and it's just we have great mentalities, and she has helped us a lot with that. And we have great mentalities at the plate. We have great mentalities in the field. She teaches us not to have a great deal of anxiety whenever things aren't going our way. Just take a breath is what she tells us, and it has truly helped a lot.
Okay, well, now I have some fun questions for you to kind of get to know you a little better. So first off, what's your favorite food?
My favorite food is definitely meatloaf.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
Most people's not favorite food. That's what you
I
always hear.
haven't met very many people that like meatloaf.
What's your favorite music?
Country, without a doubt.
Do you listen to that before the game to get like ready for the game and hyped up?
Yes, lately I've been listening to Sam Hunt. Sam Hunt is my absolute favorite right now. So, I mean, I don't really have a music that gets me hyped up, but it kind of just sends me into my own little zone and gets me ready for what we're about to do.
Now, what's your favorite movie?
Oh, goodness. My favorite movie. I have a lot of favorite movies.
Just name a couple of them.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, the Titanic, by far, is one of my favorite movies. I can't even sit there and watch that for 3 or 4 hours, however long it is. I don't know. I just went blank with how many movies I like. I don't know. I just went and, I don't know. I have so many. I cannot even name them all right now.
Then what's your favorite, or what's the last book you read?
The last book I read is Monster. I read it it's really weird, I know. I read it for my language and literacy class, and it was actually a really good book. Usually teachers wouldn't assign the best books, but I actually really enjoyed it.
Okay, and what do you do in your spare time, or do you even have spare time?
Spare time? I don't really have very much spare time, but when I do, it's either homework or I really try to sleep as much as I can. I really do.
Well, Michelle, thank you so much for joining me today, and I
Thank
wish you
you.
all the best of luck this
Thank
season.
you for having me.
And stick around for more Trojan Sports Now. We'll have a preview of what's coming up in Troy Athletics.